Hi, and welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff Hall. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past and present. So you're at the shops, a bit curious, and you have a squiz at the ingredient label of what you're holding, except it's confusing and super tricky to understand. A new healthy lifestyle means you want to be more aware of the product you're buying, from fresh produce to pre-packaged and ready-to-eat food. It's important to understand there's more than one sneaky name for fats, sugars, and salts. Even if you're living your best healthy life, knowing what information to look for can help you make the best product choices for your health and help avoid unnecessary sugars and additives. So these are the things I always make sure I look out for on food labels. 1. Check your serving sizes. Hands up who has ever eaten a packet of something, check the serving size and realize you just ate 4 people's amount of cheese. Guilty. Or chocolate. Most labels will tell you what percentage the recommended daily intake is provided by one serve of the product. This is also a good guide to work out if the food fits into your balanced, happy diet. 2. Learn the alternate names. Sugars can also be listed as glucose, fructose, sucrose, dextrose, lactose, maltose, maltodextrin, molasses, honey, golden syrup, fruit juice concentrate, malt extract, raw sugar, brown sugar, corn syrup, or maple syrup, just to name a few. Fat may also be listed as vegetable oil or shortening, tallow, lard, dripping, cream, copper, mild solids, monoglycerides, diglycerides, butter, margarine, cocoa butter, or cream. Now, salt can be indicated by sodium, rock salt, onion salt, celery or garlic salt, vegetable salt, MSG, yeast extracts, booster, stock baking soda, and sodium bicarbonate. 3. Know your fats and sodiums. Look for foods low in hydrogenated oils and trans or saturated fats. Most of the fats you eat should be polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats, such as those in fish, seeds, and nuts. Most sodium you eat is likely to come from processed foods, not the salt shaker. Make sure you're keeping an eye on that label. 4. Read every ingredient. Ingredients are always listed in order from the biggest to the smallest amount. For example, if sugar is the second ingredient on the list, the food is going to be pretty high in sugar by percentage. If you find that the ingredient list is longer than a few lines, be cautious. Aim for a list of 5 to 7 natural ingredients. Tip: you'll find a lot of diet snacks or weight loss bars will have sneaky chemical additives and artificial sweeteners to make up for the lack of sugar. If you want to make a whole food snack switch, check out my snack book with over 250 healthy snack recipes. 5. The Health Star Rating. The Health Star Rating is generally on the front of the label, developed to provide a quick way to understand nutrition information and assist people to make healthier choices. However, keep in mind this is not a hard and fast rule. For instance, some sugars are not clearly identified and natural sugars and processed sugars are often lumped into the same category. The more stars, the healthier the choice. However, always read your ingredients so you can make the judgment yourself. 6. I the RDI. Nutrition labels also have a panel showing the recommended daily intake percentage, the RDI percentage of each nutrient in the table. If you're new to understanding how much your body should be taking in for optimal health, this is a great place to start. Soon you'll be an expert at assessing those new labels with a mere glance. Remember, if you've been stuck in a low carb equals weight loss mindset, that particular RDI is going to surprise you. But trust me, you need healthy carbs to lose weight. Side note, carbs actually help you lose weight. I can't help myself, I have to go there. This is not a drill. When you first switch to a low carb diet, the weight you lose quickly is actually mostly water weight. This tricks you into thinking that cutting carbs is a fast and surefire weight loss solution. If you're exercising daily, working out on a low-carb diet for weight loss can be punishing and your body can go into low energy availability. This is when your calorie intake is insufficient to meet the energy required for daily tasks and the demands of training. You can also lose muscle, and low energy availability can also lead to poor bone health, suboptimal recovery, muscle deconditioning, and increased risk of injury. Sorry for the rant. Now back to the labels. 7. Check the health claims. Packets love to put all kinds of health benefits and claims, but it's time for you to become a supermarket sleuth and understand what they actually mean. Low fat. This food must have 3 grams of fat or less per 100 grams or 100 mils, but make sure you're keeping an eye on the label because it may be high in other things like sugar instead. Fat-free. This food must have 0.15 grams fat or less per 100 grams food. No added sugar. This food has no added sugar, but may still be high in other non-refined sugars or may be artificially sweetened. No added salt. This food has no added salt, but may still be high in salt, so check the label for the salt content. Salt reduced. This food has 25% less salt than a similar product. Lower salt is good, but the food may still be high in salt. Good source of fiber. This food must have more than 4 grams of fiber per 100 grams. So there you have my top tips for deciphering labels. Hope this has helped. If you love this episode, please don't forget to rate and review us on your podcast app. Email me at bounceforward@novaentertainment.com.au because I love hearing from you. Happy days.